Hello everybody, my name is Frost here, Frost the Snabicle, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, I skipped past the oh. That's a shame. Where were we? It said abandoned cistern. We just did the underwater thing. What's it called? I don't remember what it was called, but the underwater area. And I saved all but one of the Gondians, which was really annoying. I had them all free, and then one of the Sahuagin just randomly decided to shoot one of them instead of any of the, actual threats, my party members, and just one hit killed the Gondian. So now I'm understanding why the achievement for saving them all is so hard to get. Oh, right, we rescued Minsk as well. That was the other thing we did. But yeah, now I'm understanding why the achievement
on my way
to rescue them all is so difficult, because you can just get hit with random BS like that and not be able to... Oh, we're in the wrong order. Not be able to do anything about it. Trap.
Trust no.
Let's short rest. Why
Time
not?
to get going. No one's stopped me yet. Have to keep going.
Oh, trap disarm toolkit.
What's that?
What? What did you know? Oh, I see. Whatever this is.
That might be worth a look.
Fascinating. Is that enough weight? Now it is. I'm guessing that just opens that. That's probably all that's there for.
Better not be cursed.
Ugh, I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well. Do you ever think Shep should have had another?
You won't.
It would have broken us back then.
But if we'd only made the effort, if we'd only pushed through.
I've known.
I have something to
What are y'all on about?
There's no cure for a broken heart. But a bit of sunlight and fresh air helps. Sometimes.
Okay then. Where are we? Oh, I've not been over here yet. I assume that is pathway into the upper city or something, maybe.
I'm probably more at home in the water than you now, starting.
Probably. Although I am 200 years out of practice, running water is no place for vampires. But perhaps I'll join you for a dip. Once everything is done, then we can see who's best.
There's gotta be something over here. This looks... Yeah.
What's that?
Knew it.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Okay, but what if I'm smaller? Yep, I can fit in now. Oh. But perhaps it was not the best idea for me to come in here just yet. This is the Steel Watch Foundry.
On my way.
And I don't have any of the rest of my party members here. Maybe I should just leave for... That's nice. XP doesn't really help me at this point.
Can't keep me out.
Oh.
Convenient that you mention this
Okay.
immediately.
If I wait too long, are they just gonna kill that person? Is there any other entrances which I can use to get in?
Witness.
Alright, you lot. Wait, hold on. What are you doing? Alright.
The gods are watching me.
Okay, no, they're repeating the dialogue. I don't have to worry quite yet about that.
Here we go.
Alright, let's do that. Oh, I can't get into there. There's a gate right there. What's going on over here?
It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain. You have done quite enough explaining, full of that gadar. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your illusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Here, here! Attention seeker. Here, here! Agent of chaos.
Please say the here again.
Recognition. This man is infected.
Whoa, the game is slowing down all of a sudden.
Hells follow! Today, citizens,
Why is it so
we
laggy
rid
all of a sudden? What the
ourselves
heck?
of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
We're not gonna let this happen, are we? Volo's... well, he's Volo.
The game is really struggling for some reason. Volo has done no harm. You, on the other hand, serve the Absolute.
What's this? Another heretic in our midst? Another mind clouded by the disruptor's lies? Another soul to cleanse? Well, we are nothing if not gracious.
Why is it so
Let us
laggy?
see if we cannot lift the veil from their eyes too.
No! Please! No!
Well, that's not ideal. How did he already get to light this? I would have stopped him before he lit that. Cunning action dash. Stab you. And then I can afford an attack of opportunity. No. Just dash again, I guess. Why is it so laggy, though? Seriously. Yeah, you're really doing a lot to convince people that you're not an absolutist by activating an aura of murder. It's really supporting your claims there. We can hit all four of them with... No, we can't. So I'm thinking...
On the move.
Spirit Guardians. we let him make an attack of opportunity before casting it so that we don't accidentally lose it. Come on, how is that guy not getting hit? We'll do that.
What's this?
Damn it. Oh, and now I can't rage because of that. Well, we'll kill this guy. And then attack you. And then I'll probably long rest after this, so we may as well just action surge and do it again.
Soldier.
It's being very slow, and I'm not sure why.
You've made a grave mistake.
Oh, I still have non-lethal attacks enabled.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Do I have any good bonus actions? I could stage fright them. Or I can Shield of Thralls on, I don't know, Karlak, maybe?
This would be fascinating. Somebody else.
Where did you come from? I don't remember you being in this combat. Seriously? Okay, it seems like at this level, Spiritual Weapon basically just becomes useless. Alright, now Volo, I need you to move out of the fire. Do that.
Talk to me.
Do that. Seriously? Come on. Seriously? Don't run into the fire, Vola, you idiot.
A better position.
Let's end this.
Yes, let's. Oh, and there goes that. How does he still have an aura of murder?
We can't go without you. Must be lovely to have a swim up.
Gods, I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, and where Paul is about. Meet me at your camp.
Alright.
Captain, we have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
I hate this. That lousy smuggler won't take all of us because we can't afford 4 berths. Greedy bastard.
You're the smuggler, okay.
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me.
Captain Sleem, is it? It'd be a shame to split up the family, don't you think? Let the father go with him. With them. Nice.
Very well, I'll do it. Suppose I can find some way to make it good with the crew.
They all disappeared. Alright, I'm going back to my camp. Hopefully it'll help with the lag somewhat. Maybe it's just the area that's laggy though. Seems like it. No, it's still being kinda laggy even in here. Hello, Volo.
It is splendid to see you again, my friend. If you hadn't saved me from that mob, I'd be penning a guide to the afterlife based on first-hand experience. Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
Probably one of these two. I assume you criticized Archduke Gortash. He controls the city now.
Pish posh! That strutting tyrant has a long reach and a steel fist, but he's a puppy dog compared to the real horror that haunts our streets. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Shadowok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice.
I'll do it.
Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath.
What is the Slayer?
The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it.
Tell me about Irenicus.
A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baal spawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baal spawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate.
This is a daunting task. I should begin my preparations now.
I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
Even though this child of Baal has thus far been squandering the gift of their unholy blood, it seems that Baal's lash is inescapable. The graven guard now has besieged them with the Slayer, the Beast and Prophet, and when they turn, their mind is broken, more broken than all my torments could ever rend it to. I spent all this while testing the captive spawn with my experiments, trying to extract more of Baal's gifts from them, but they have brought the Slayer upon themselves. It seems that it manifests in moments of pure hatred, a divine hatred those of mortal blood cannot fathom. When the child of Baal hates in a way that pleases their lord, Baal himself descends upon them as his own avatar. Despite all the Baal spawns of Candlekeep has done to prevent Seravok's uprising, it seems Father must love them dearly indeed to intervene personally on their behalf. Perhaps I conduct my routine of absorbing all the divine essence I extracted while the spawn was my captive. I can force Baal's magics to quicken in my own blood, trick the fool god into thinking I'm one of his own children. Thus may I tame the beast for myself. The book then continues with a detailed record of Irenicus' experimental attempts to transform into the Slayer. Well, I'm thinking probably we ought to take a long rest here. Oh shoot, I accidentally just left camp instead. I hit the wrong button. My bad.
Jahira, boys
Minsk.
trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Bo greet cheek with hand.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
You are the only one Minsk listens to, remember?
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title, nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wiclaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Who agrees you're a queer kind of witch? But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
I suppose there is some kind of twisted logic at play there.
Is there? Wonderful. Another Minsk in the making.
Ha! Not without a companion, I'm afraid. Who will ask some of his sewer-dwelling friends?
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Poor Boo. How could she treat him so poorly?
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Of course.
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
At least I'm not wearing the blood-soaked armor this time, so this one isn't... It doesn't look quite as weird. Here, I'm gonna quick save, because I didn't do so after rescuing Volo, and I probably should.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Who is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place? In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
Oh no. Hold on. Is the Wi-Fi being stupid? Doesn't seem like it's being stupid. Let's try this one more time. Alright. Do you remember why you were meeting with the Sentry?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Ooh, why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing.
Support is squeaking.
There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Booz suggests that, just as he helps with tricks and itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
You sound reluctant.
The worm has already whipped me around the city like a slack-backed pony. I have no wish to saddle myself a second time. But if it cannot be Boo who pops inside my skull for a rummage, then I trust you. Or Jahira, but she is currently possessed of an empty head.
There's no need for that. We'll find another way.
I do not often go against the advisings of my hamster, but as you wish. Perhaps you might speak to the corpses you left behind. I'm sure Boo can scare his soul back into it long enough to answer some questions.
You're quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Of course we're friends, friend.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo.
Fair enough.
Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me honestly. What's with the hamster? I know, but I'm gonna ask it anyways, cause...
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Yeah, that clears it up. I speak with animals. Why can't I understand him?
Can you not? Do you not see his noble bearing? The deep wells of wisdom that are his eyes? Boo speaks of much. Perhaps one day, you will be ready to listen.
Why am I still able to say perfectly after I said that I don't know what he's saying? Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
That tracks. I'd like to know a little more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
Tell me about Rashomon.
Oh, my friend. There is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the sleeping lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still.
It sounds like an amazing place. Why did you ever leave?
The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Coast, Minsk returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsk politely disagreed. Daina here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashomon, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stoned. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no?
So plants and trees speak to you like your hamster.
Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the Telthors of this land lie sleeping. And for this, we had best be glad. In Rashomon, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot.
Hold on 1 second. There we go. Didn't I ask this already? I don't know. Rashomon sounds like an interesting place. Why did you leave?
The first time.
Yeah, I did.
After the Iron Mint. It was after. Yes. Ooh, that was.
Let's talk about something
As you
else.
wish. Ooh, do you have much to say on the matter of something else?
When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Huh? The mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface, a lifetime of battles blurring into one. The single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait. That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced in the Rashomon style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too.
I love Minsk
They
so
are
much.
fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
You are literally too dumb to be breathing. Right. Funny how they never made space for any of that in the songs.
The bard says Boo. They conspire not to safeguard our trousers, but to rid the world of pants entire. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's works. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
Of course. A warrior speaks their mind instead of reading others.
Exactly so. If I must peer into the mind of my enemy, I use an axe. For friends, there is ale. No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo.
I want to ask him more of the questions, but it took away that dialogue option.
You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Like chewing herbs and soap, yes?
I'd like to know a little more about you.
Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Have you and Jahira always had such a quarrelsome relationship?
We have. Is it not wonderful?
Do you even know what quarrelsome means?
To irk your friend so that she wishes to fill you with some crossbow quarrels, but knowing she never will for fear of hitting your hamster. There is no
Close
need
enough.
for sweet words between companions such as we. Too often those are the weapons of flatterers and frauds. But she who will beat you about the head with the cold and pointy truth, that is a true Wicklaren.
It's sweet that you and Jahira still have one another after all this time.
A hero is only as good as the friends they have at their back. This is why Boo favors this spot just above my buttocks.
Why do I have to keep backing out of conversation and re-entering to ask him more questions?
What is it, my friend? Minsk is an open book with many pretty pictures.
Jahira said you spent a century as a statue on the Wide. I'd like to hear about it.
Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsk and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsk does not know. One moment we stood in the city slums, the next, ambush. Then Minsk and Boo walk on the Wide, with stone dust in sensitive places.
And you never saw who did it.
The mind of Minsk was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for
Very important.
Boo's favorite nuts. And then I was stolen. For Minsk, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then hic, it is now.
So much that you cared for must have been lost while you were petrified.
Minsk has lost many things. His witch, his mind, his home, his friends, his mind. But many good things remain. Boo is here. My steel is here. Jahira's face has more lines, but her tongue and wits are as sharp as ever. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsk and Boo will not rest.
Is it true you travelled with the Ballspawn who saved Baldur's Gate?
Countless tales are told of Boo and Minsk. Many of them are so outlandish that even I do not know if they are true. Did Minsk bravely fend off the seductive vials of a succubus in the cloisters of Candlekeep?
He did.
Maybe
I read that comic.
take a bath in the river Styx and temporarily forget himself.
I also read that comic. He did.
He traveled with a spawn of the god of murder, who warred against his evil brethren, and battled triumphantly at the throne of Baal itself. Of course, it was a splendid adventure.
What is your fondest memory of adventuring with the Ballspawn?
The bards sing of fallen gods and mighty battles, but that is a small part of any saga. They do not sing of the times in between. When Saravak's butt had been kicked so hard that we thought he would never return, we settled in Baldur's Gate for a while. Gorian's Ward, Imoen, Jahira, Minsk, Boo, and Dinah here. My witch. She hated the city at first. Too busy, she said. Too noisy. Too many people. She complained of the smell. Although she complained of Boo's smell too. It smells of fresh honey cakes, so Minsk believes her nose was confused. Then, one day, we walked past a shop full of wonders. Tiny magics fizzed in the air, and wizards from every corner of the world bickered and bartered. Sorcery sundries. Dinah here fell in love. Dragged poor Minsk there every day, and made him stand watch while she browsed the shelves. Minsk frowned and complained. He felt more like a babysitter than a berserker. But how Dinah here smiled. Not long after, Minsk and Boo were captured, and Dinah here was dead. I would gladly be a babysitter again to see her smile. That is what I remember, more than any battles against Baal and his spawn. Yes, Boo, I know you miss her too.
You seem so positive for someone who has lost so much.
Who says the tadpole thrives on her misery? To think dark thoughts is only to feed the darkness. It pleases Minsk more to sour its stomach with good thoughts, or better yet, not to think at all. With this in mind, Minsk thinks he has gathered enough fluff from gazing at his navel for the moment, no? You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures.
You travelled with a Ballspawn. How did you come to trust the child of an evil god?
A curious question. Are a child and his father always alike? Take Minsk. He does not have a clear memory of the face of his father, but he does remember tugging on the thick, red whiskers that sprang from his chin. A beard for the ages. Who could have nested there happily through even the harshest of Rashomon winters? Now, look closely at Minsk, and what do you see?
A whole lot of muscle.
Well, yes, but also... Who is correct? No beard. There are more whiskers on his tiny face than on the mighty chin of Minsk. If Minsk did not inherit the flaming red hair of his mother, or the bushy red beard of his father, why would this spawn and Baal inherit his wickedness?
That's surprisingly insightful.
I have many more thoughts about beards to share. I did not know you cared to hear them. You grow to like to hear things since inside. Minsk is an open book with many pretty
I'd like to know
faces.
your thoughts on our companions.
You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom.
Yes, Boo, I'd love to hear your opinions.
So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a penguin, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows. But Minsk, of course, will translate.
What about Boo?
Ah, the great blade of frontiers. A fine name. Minsk has no idea what it means, but it suits young Will's air of mystery man. It's good to know the city did not go unprotected while I wore pigeon droppings on the way. Jahira did her part, of course, but she prefers to scowl from the shadows. The city needs a name, a face, preferably a furry companion, too.
Perhaps you and Boo can team up when all of this is over.
Oh, it's going to be time to match. Something to wash away the Stone Lord's stain. The boot of backsides, perhaps? Or... Nice Boo. Evocative, but so crude. We will stick to simple Minsk.
I'd love you to take on some notes. How are you and Gale getting along?
I do not wish to speak of the reason. I would not have said it better myself.
What did he do to upset you?
He came to me one night with a little book of mischief, full of words and their meanings. Posterior, he says. Can you say posterior? Well, I refused. Minsk does not need to know the language of wizards.
Posterior isn't wizard talk. It's another word for bot.
It is an inferior word. Far too long to use in a battle cry, which is where a bot belongs. Gale would do better to educate himself in the ways of sword and steel and to throw these pointy words at Minsk. Ah, yes, Gale also owns a cat. A cat with wings. That is most or nothing for poor Boo.
Did you know that he has an explosive magical orb in his chest that could destroy a city?
What? That is 1,000 times more interesting than anything that has ever been written in a book. Gale, my good friend, where are you? Please can Boo like to hear about the exploding?
Minsk, I love you.
What is it, my friend? Minsk is an open book with many written. Who is ready with the musings?
What's the word on Hausen?
Who is Hansen?
The huge muscular elf.
Somehow such a person as you describe is entirely escaped Minsk's notice. How strange.
You'll like him. He reminds me of you a little.
If such a tiny, puny druid man reminds you of Minsk, I think the tadpole may have made a feast of your brain.
What's your problem with him?
Problem? No problem. He is so small that Minsk barely notices his existence. No, Boo, the druid did not be unnecessary. It's not a fair match, and he turned into an owl there and went through. It was grease on the tree stump.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing Rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The absolute threatens thousands, the entire coast. And still you risk much to help one man. I should berate you. But I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. And whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight. Huh? Both of us. To the very end.
Don't go getting sentimental on me now, Harper.
Those misty eyes are just age. Yes, I feel myself growing older as we stand here. So, lead the way. We're yours to command.
Both of us of you.
Or like, seems like you might have something to say about Minsk.
What's on your mind?
Yep, okay. Well, it 42 out of 40. That's what it's still from the vampire attack, isn't it? Alright, now we need to do our morning castings.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
The vessel only stares blankly.
It is so.
Can't afford to stay out. Have to keep moving. Whatever comes, I'm ready. No time for that either.
Who's 8? 8, there we go. Bam. Okay, then we have, we need a note of what spells to cast when, what spells to cast with what, slots, but, there it is. Level 5, 8, then we need Death Ward. What was that noise? Shut up, Bert. That's an odd stance that you've got going there. Let's see. Death Ward on Starion. Death Ward on you. Death Ward on Karlak. And Death Ward on Shadowhawk. No, God! I didn't want to cast it on him. Whatever, use Morning Bond on Shadowheart. And then protection from energy. There's concentration. Nah, protection from poison. Wait. That doesn't even matter because we have Fear's Feast on. What am I doing? Whatever. We'll do protection from evil and good on Astarion because he's a squishiest. Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to this man. Actually, no, I just need to talk to Astarion.
I would have. It's excellent.
Oh, right, he can't concentrate on things if he's not in the party. Okay, well. Do we try to go to Foundry? Probably should get on with doing main quest line stuff like that. Oh. What was that? So just an ad on water.
Oh, we know this. Please how you'll define rest and deep violence. Please. Sorry, Ricky from Mr. Tall's funeral. It's already started. I'm just inside.
Hey, that's the outfit everybody likes to dress Halcyon up in. Is that what that thing is for?
Yes, please, you're most welcome. We have much to be thankful for. May the wave mother smile on you as she did on me.
Just. Save game. Why is it so laggy? Shadowheart, you're standing in the courts. Why is it so laggy? It's just something that's out of the planet.
You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
I brought a prayer.
A layperson's prayers. Good, but earnest. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. May the seas be as kind as you deserve. Rejoice as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds.
Yay, we got inspiration. Guys, really? Everything. Arrow selling, the gate is closed. Baldur's Gate, the bastion of commerce and culture, rewarded only with corruption and catastrophe. Crime, poverty, taxation, burdens unfairly heaped upon the shoulders of the common citizenry. Thieves and outsiders grow fat on the teat when native Baldurians starve in the street. For too long, the Grand Duke and his parliament peers have left our gate unguarded. If you, like us, stand ready to defend it, then join like-minded individuals for a frank exchange of ideas. Join the keepers of the gate. Enough is enough. The gate is closed.
You know the Luke trying to tell me about fishing. We've been fishing here all my life. I'm telling you, as a bargain, so might be. What's this swag, would you?
What's this? It's gonna fail this, yeah. I don't know why it's failing to sync. Maybe I should try switching Wi-Fi. Which is cause problems for the stream. But the stream's back online now. There we go. So now hopefully it'll work better.
You don't have permission to be here.
Oh.
You're about to be ejected.
Well, that would have been good to know. Right, I'll be on my way. Oh, I switched Wi-Fi and now it's running way faster. I should have done that earlier. The other Wi-Fi is nice for certain things, but apparently it is not good for while I'm streaming.
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go.
Okay. I mean, you didn't have to call me Flotsam. That's a bit rude. I feel like I'm supposed to be getting more out of this place than I am. But I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Floodtide is the Umberland holy day celebrating the arrival of the winter storms with the sacrifice of a withered crone.
How do we want to go about getting into here? Oh dear, hold on. You're gonna spot us. Alright. Now, lockpick this. Nice. Okay. Now, do we want to try and sneak into here? And go in through that front door? I could just pass the
Let's get going.
How
much farther can I go?
The helmet of disguise along and have everybody just go through here one by one with that. Just turn into gnomes. can just do this, pass it along, and have everybody just disguise self one by one. Oh, I have to actually equip it.
Let's see here.
Wanna dance?
And there we go. Now we send this back over to here. Put everybody's normal helmets back on. And then just break the disguise self spell on each person.
My faith protects me.
Watch your back.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's just go in guns blazing, I think. I think that's the way to go.
With haste.
You have beaten and tormented us to the brink of insanity. You cut out my eyes, but we will bow no more. Gondians! Rip the motivator from this bastard's hands! For Gond!
Oh, we probably should have hidden first, though, so that we could get, like, sneak attack. You're gonna be the biggest threat. Damn it. Oh, it's still not sinking. Then bonus action. We can't get anywhere where we can hide. So I think we just stay.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time. Tactical.
Send Karlak in. Rage. Kill that guy. Come on! Even with Reckless?
Have to keep going.
Let's do just a 4th level Spirit Guardians for now, I think. can Misty Step into there. How are you not dead? Oh, nice. Nice teamwork.
Let's get this over with.
No, I'll save that. I will let a smite onto there. Sure, 2 of them. And then bonus action, stage fright to hit. Can we get all of them? We can. That did not work as well as I would have liked. A couple of them failed though. Don't attack the Gondians. That's not nice. Oh, she stopped concentrating on that. Dang it. Let's do Thunder. Nah.
Prince's motivation sequence activated.
That's not good. That's really not good. Stop attacking the Gandhi. Jesus! What is the motivator? Would you stop? No, stop that. I'm trying to examine you. Resistant to radiant, so we might want to start using necrotic. Do you guys have any? Okay. Yeah, so for spirit guardians, we probably want to use necrotic. I would have enough movement if it hadn't screwed me over there. Sure. You're doing great, Karlak. Alright, we want to do now that we've got a diva on the field, we probably want to just go all out. We want to go necrotic. Misty Step to here. And just try and mess with the diva as much as possible, because that's going to be a big problem otherwise.
May the gods take you first.
Sure. Bye-bye. Sure. Oh no, that's not good. That'd hurt my teammates as well. How about... I'll just stay there. Alright, there we go. The diva is gone.
Sequence activated.
No! The motivator! Deactivate it! Hurry!
I thought I already did. It's active again? Where? There. Okay.
This could be going a whole lot worse.
Ready for another round?
Bye-bye, Chad. Come on! Why is Reckless Attack not working? Did it somehow get bugged in the new patch? Because every time I've tried to reckless... Well, no, actually. I think when I reckless attacked after getting the nat 1, it still... It worked, so maybe not, but... Gasper, just a quick note to tell you we are so proud of you for finally landing a job with a future. Lord Gortash will go far, and you were right to hitch yourself to his star. Pa is especially pleased at how you're carrying on the Throke's name. In fact, he's taking me out to the Elf Song right now to celebrate. Say hello to that sweet Tamia Holst for me, Mama. Well, shouldn't have been torturing Gondians, buddy.
Did you see what happened? Is my little girl... Is Obedia safe?
She is. Don't worry.
My heart. I thought her lost. I would give more than just my sight to keep her safe. Oh destination is the Newster, the nerve center of the Steel Watch. Guide me there, and I'll do the rest.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
My fellow Gondians, flee this prison. We're bringing this place down. Anything of use? One day I'll catch a break.
Caution. Prinsky's motivator is the supreme Bainite means of ultimate coercion, but it is useful solely as a deterrent and not as a weapon. When triggered, the user has only moments to deactivate it before the prison tank charges detonate and the hostages are killed, taking with it our leverage over the Gondian artificers. Threaten convincingly, but never go to full detonation unless the entire Foundry falls to our enemies. Details. So long as you hold the motivator, you are safe from the Gondians, for they know that if you are attacked, their loved ones will die. However, to prevent accidental massacre, the motivator can be deactivated easily with the correct input. Don't worry about the Gondians, they'll be too terrified to grab a dropped motivator. They are weak and cowardly, the natural prey of the worshipper of Bane. Oh, so I didn't even need to deactivate them. All they do is detonate the charges that I already... detonate the charges in the place that I already saved everyone from. Oh, wow, that is...
Don't burn yourself.
huge. Can she wield that? Or is it just treasure? Ah, that's a shame.
Still breathing, despite everything. Never wanted the easy path.
I want to read it. Whatever, I'll have to pick it up to read it.
Always room for more.
It's highlighted, so it'll probably be important.
The targeting module, an optical focus device, is fitted within the Watcher's helm to enable aiming of the harpoon bow.
Seems simple enough.
The Steel Watcher's powerful spring-loaded leg components enable it to leap with surprising agility.
That's kind of lame. First day, received from House of Wonders, machined arm pistons, 6. Tuesday, shipped Iron Throne, pump valve fittings, 3, via submersible from private dock. Fourth day, received from Felgear's Fireworks, refined smoke powder casts. 7 day, received from Hall of Wonders, G-Cube lubricant, 10 weight.
This majestic Morian helm shields the Watcher's gyronetic and targeting modules. For Lord Gortash's inspection, a panoply of 8 displays that show how Foundry production is meeting or exceeding all quotas. The arm component wields the mighty Watcher sword, but is also fitted hallmark of the Steel Watch. These immense Watcher swords are forged in the upper city at the Hall of Wonders.
I feel like there's got to be a reason I can pick up those two components, the sword and the arm. Maybe I should send somebody back out to go and retrieve the Steel Watcher sword from camp. Maybe there's something I can do with it here.
Something good here, I hope.
Imagine I could just build a Steel Watcher to serve me.
I see.
Wait. Anything back here? No. Okay. Oh. Blueprint revealing the internal workings of the Watcher's steel-mounted crossbow. Steel Watcher's mounted crossbow, rather.
Maybe not.
Why not? Regarding the Gondian gnomes. Banite Confidential. Though it's important to cooperate with our siblings who worship Merkel and Ball, remember that Bane is the tyrant. It is Bane who rules. Subversion and capture of Gondian... I lost my place. Subversion and capture of Gondian operations in Baldur's Gate is a Banite project, particularly as regards the gnomish artificers. They are ours, or more particularly, mine. They are not to be tadpoled, as that would expose them to control through the absolute hierarchy. Instead, they are to be locked in incineration collars that are remote controlled by Prinsky's motivators. I want those gnomes aware of what they are doing and deeply unhappy about it. When the Watcher project is complete and the artificers are of no further use, the survivors will then be tadpoled.
It's a diagram of mechanical designs, not just written, but ridged.
Whose underwear is lying here? Is this... Hold on. It is. It's the Lazelle underwear. It's the freaky underwear.
Restricted area. Entrance only with Lord Gortash's permission. Violators will be executed.
No.
Free for the taking.
No.
This
Oh.
is the Foundry's main lab. The horrors we made here will haunt me to the grave.
Hold on. What is happening? There's a full-scale revolt happening here. They're vulnerable to lightning, right? Oh, gods. I would like to get you to a safe position. Oh, you are not able to go very far with that. That's kind of lame. It took my action to stand up and stop sneaking, really? Really? Okay.
Heading there.
To find a way forward.
We'll do that.
You fight against progress. I will not allow it.
Would you stop killing all the Gondians, please? Nice. I managed to daze it. Stop killing everyone, please. It's really not nice. Oh, that did some damage to Karlak. That was a bit annoying.
Let's make these bastards pay.
Can I get advantage by going up here? It gives me high ground. No.
There's blood in the air.
Oh, but if I do that, it'll take away their other aid. So let's just blur.
Let's finish this.
Alright, let's do a 6th level Call Lightning. Then bonus action, Misty Step up to here, so that we have a safer vantage point.
Gods, it's hot in here.
There we go.
Potioning.
Let's do that.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
So we don't actually have to worry about those. Should have short rested before coming down here so that I could get stage fright back. I'll just also dip in the fire.
Extra edge.
You are no match for the Black Hand.
Am I not?
Bend the knee,
Prinsky's
or I will
motivation
break it.
sequence activated.
Wow.
Sequence trigger.
Oh no. Not good. Oh boy, self-detonation protocol, what fun. Whatever. Ha. I don't think he can really do much at this point. So let's do a shabam like that. And then bonus action. I don't know, just shoot it.
This is my happy place.
Die. There we go. And then shove you into the self-destruct area.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Bonus action. You are in danger. So I will use survival instinct on you.
This is a lesson. How painful it is up to you.
Take that.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Can't fly up to there. So guess we just start making our way over here and get blown up by the self-destruct thing with that. Wait. Did that kill the Gondian? But I used survival instinct. That's BS. You are the one concentrating on silence.
Need to act fast.
If we summon another spiritual weapon, we might be able to distract that one. Kaboom. It's really annoying that somehow all of the Gondians died there. Like, with the exception of my one companion that I have traveling with me. No, don't you jump up there now.
No time to rest. Open up.
Guards written orders to protect Gertesh's submersible vehicle. An unfinished letter written in broad, looping handwriting with purple ink. Dear Reaper of Ball, Clotilda, it was at one of the Chosen's meetings that I saw you. I was guarding Lord Gortash, you were guarding Lady Oren. They went into the meeting room while we guarded the door, and you and I spoke so briefly, but every word you said is graven on my heart, as if carved by an interrogation chisel. I looked into your fiery eyes, and I felt... how can I describe it? I felt a real connection, like nothing I'd ever... People say love is dead. Shoot, I meant to read that. Oh well.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I also wish I had a bag of holding.
Time to press ahead.
Black Gauntlet arrives. When the Steel Watcher quota for the next 10 days delivered, we will consider Watch Phase 1 complete and can start winding down our operations in the Foundry. We will have enough automatons for our immediate purposes. And besides, we have an unexpected tadpole shortage that limits production. There is no longer a need to coddle the Gondians if they prove truculent. You are authorized to execute individual troublemakers and stack their corpses somewhere visible, as an example. So that's what this is. Lovely.
When their cadaver preparation onto your watch. Poor bastards are shipped in from all over the realms. Most come from a fellow called Balthazar.
An excerpt from a practical introduction to Mercolite operative necromancy. A note has been scrawled at the top of the pages. Make full use of the motivator should the Gondian artificers prove unwilling. Step 1. Orbital trepanation of the cranium can be completed using the provided trephine or drill. Ensure the surgical tool does not pierce the somatosensory cortex.
What's hiding here?
The inscription reads, "Fresh supplies for the Steel Watch, courtesy of Necromancer Balthazar."
footsteps correctly, this door leads to the Foundry's depths and the new Rossiter.
I'm pleased to report that we have sourced a vessel and pilot to transport the hostages to the Iron Throne. Red Hammer is a godless fool, but his love of gold outweighs any moral qualms he might have. He will do for now.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Talus wager record. First day break and it blah 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 blah. I'm still annoyed that I used survival instinct on that Gondian and it didn't save them. What do you mean can't get there? Climb down the ladder. You buffoon. Oh, I'm encumbered. It put the rune powder bomb back into my inventory. That's what's taking up so much weight. I don't want the rune powder bomb with me. I don't plan on using it.
Parasite stirs within the pickled brain.
Actually, maybe I should use it.
As your mind connects, you feel yourself become strong, powerful.
Because I got the Gondians
You
out.
are a steel watcher, charging through the streets in pursuit of a young girl. She is screaming.
Try to trick the Steel Watcher. Oh boy. I literally can't beat this except with a crit.
The parasite is too strong, and you can only watch as the little girl rounds a corner to find a dead end. She cries for her mother as you draw your lance. Raising it above your head, you are kicked from the infected brain as the lance comes down.
God damn it.
Catch a glimpse of a busy street through the watcher's eyes, but that is all. Catch a glimpse of a... Your mind whirls as the brain, swimming with parasitic juices, connects with yours. With a jerk, your mind is transported. You look down, your body of pure steel and power whirring. A dwarf cowers before you.
Please, Mr. Steel Watcher, sir. I'll never steal again. I swear it on my mum's life. Just let me go.
Oh, the Illithid one is easy. Damn it. Are you kidding me? What the hell?
You take control, but it is a struggle. Your body freezes as the parasite fights back.
So, I can go. Oh, thank you, Mr. Steel Watcher, thank you.
You are kicked from the Watcher as the dwarf flees, unaware of how close he came to death.
I wanted to save the little girl.
The brain in this jar is controlling a Watcher on sentry duty at Worm's Rock. It patrols back and forth, vigilant for trouble. The brain in this jar is aware that its Watcher is on duty in the tadpole eagerly responds to the parasite in the brain jar. You blink to find yourself standing at Worm's Crossing. You are a Steel Watcher, a guardian of Baldur's Gate. Before you stands a group of humans.
He said he was Flaming Fist. That we had to empty our pockets if we wanted to enter the city. We didn't know it was a scam. We have nothing left, and my kids are half-starved. Please, let us into the city. We have nowhere else to go.
You focus on
I should have just done that from the beginning then.
Quiet and still.
Oh, never mind.
You watch as you reach for your sword. The family flees before you can draw it, heading for the Risen Road, and most likely their deaths.
I can't save anybody else at this point. I don't have a high enough wisdom score.
Wait. Elevator gyroscopes. Triple set quadrupex. No, it can't be.
Why is it putting me as Karlach?
Powerful, indestructible. The ultimate watcher. The Titan.
Another battle.
Let alone
Just
fail
what
it
I
twice, Xantilla.
It shames me to admit this, but you must face this beast of Gondian folly alone. I would be crushed in an instant. When it raises its shields, strike it with every scrap of magic and mind you possess, and pray to God that it does not fire upon you. Good luck, my friend.
Trying to search this person first. Why is it having me as Karlach now? I thought they fixed that. Bendobrus. If this note ever finds its way to you, it means I'm dead, but at least I died trying. As the chief artificer... I keep wanting to pronounce it as artificer and then going to artificer and then... Okay. As the chief artificer on the Titan project, I know just what that horror can do, and I'm determined to see it destroyed. Xander Tubin mentioned that if the proper code is entered into the neurocitor, it triggers a... Goodness me. If the proper code is entered into the neurocitor, it triggers a fatal psionic feedback loop. I don't know what that code is, but I might be able to guess it. If I die taking down the Titan, that would be a good death. Love you. How Gortash hijacked the Gondian Auto Guard project to create his Steel Watchers is remarkable and horrible, and somebody ought to tell it. Might as well be me. The original design for the Auto Guards outwardly resembled the eventual Watchers, but an Auto Guard was designed to be piloted by a small individual in a cockpit in the torso. When Gortash, through some scheme involving fraud and blackmail, took over the Dock Foundry, he scrapped those plans and announced that the Steel Watch would be entirely remote-controlled from a central hub. We had no idea that this remote control would involve both Merkelite necromancy and Illithid psionics. As finally worked out under duress by Xanatubin, fitting out of a Steel Watcher requires the following steps. A zombie is decapitated and has his brain removed. The brain is tadpoled and put in a jar where it becomes part of the absolute hive mind. The tadpoled brain retains its psionic connection to its undead body. The undead headless body is wired into the torso of a steel watcher. The absolute elder brain sends psionic orders to a jawed brain. Jawed brain passes on the order to its connected steel watcher. All of this telepathic traffic is coordinated through the neuroster and the control center, but I hope to do something about that. Okay, well, short rest, and in we go. The armor Karlak is wearing, it is the Bone Spike Garb. Gain temporary hit points whenever you rage, reduce all incoming damage by 2, and when the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 3 piercing damage. It is fantastic. Amazing barbarian armor.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, it's gonna tell me that the sync failed again. It's gonna be really annoying. I don't know why the sync is failing right now. Alright, that's the neurocitor. Anyways, on we go. Oh! There it is. Oh dear. Oh my. Well, Astarion, your attacks are not going to be particularly powerful against these things. So I'm thinking maybe you try to make your way over to this switchboard. Saved against the lightning, really? Ow. 27 damage, golly. Okay, Karlak, time to go into a rage. And time to just start wailing on this thing. Shadowheart, let's bonus action recover our 6th level spell slot, and let's use it to cast Call Lightning. Nice. And then let's back up a bit. It's immune to psychic damage, dang it! That's not good. What smite spells do I have? No lightning ones.
Fall by my hand.
Psychic is useless. Ew.
Maybe later, when I'm not locked in combat.
Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Well, that would have been good to know earlier. Damn. Oh, they know where he was, though. I should have moved him after that. That's not good. That's not good at all. I think we just have to keep wailing on this thing. Yeah. Damn. Alright. You need to blast this thing with everything you've got. And then bonus action. I can't use that anymore, so why is it still highlighted like I can? Just gonna move her to here. It's doing that again? Come on. What? You've got to be kidding me. Damn. Would you stop that? As long as as long as Shadowheart doesn't lose concentration, we should be able to take this thing down. Oh, but I don't have Destructive Wrath available anymore. Yeah. Okay. I'll feel a bit safer there. What will be the range on its detonation? Is there any sort of lever that'll lower that thing down so that the detonation doesn't kill us? Doesn't seem like it. So can we just, like,
These boots have seen everything.
book it out of here? Just, like, wham, wham, and then just run, close the door and let that thing blow up the other watchers. Is that something we can do?
Yes.
Maybe.
Over there.
And we just run.
Can't slow down.
I'm assuming that the implication is that its explosion is gonna, like, fill the entire room. That's my assumption. I could be wrong.
Let's move.
Oh, I should have shot at that guy before moving, but oh well. Damn. Okay.
Under their noses.
Got to press on.
Yeah. Perfect. I knew it would fill the whole room. So, well, didn't know, but the implication seemed to be that it would fill the whole room.
Catch a break.
Oh, did it not hurt those guys, though? Well, that's annoying. Oh well. Not yet.
On my way.
Dash up to there. Okay, that one's gonna self-destruct. No, don't spread yourselves further out.
Covered.
Ooh. Ouch.
So much for peace. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Damn. Alright, I think that one's gonna probably self-destruct, so let's shoot at you a bit more. Try and get you down to the self-destruct stage as well. Damn. Boom. Yeah, you're about to self-destruct. Let's whack. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna zap you one more time while I have the chance, just for the hell of it.
Fight. Let's go.
Let's just shoot at it, see if we can break it before it can even destruct. Damn. Well, there it goes. Ooh, what is this? On a hit, possibly inflict guiding bolt on the target. This object shines with a glowing light in a radius of 20 feet. It's a +3 weapon. It lets you cast haste.
It is time. It must end this.
That might be... we might have finally found the weapon that's better for me than Gandrel's inspiration. I never thought I'd see the day.
Let's have a look. These boots have seen everything.
Oh, this is a long episode. We're at like 2 minutes 40 already, or 2 hours 40 already.
Here we go.
2 minutes 40. A personal journey. Goodness me, I can't talk anymore. Personal journal written in square technical printing. The final entry is slanted, the letters almost carved into the paper. I must find a way to avoid overnight control center monitor duty in the future. I must. There are no problems with the mechanisms. The hybrid Gondian lithium devices work flawlessly, but at night when the watchers are largely disengaged from complex duties, their brains, dear God, the brains begin to whisper psionically. Their whispers join and harmonize, and then the brains sing. It's a song of such unutterable sadness, such deadly melancholy that if I heard it again, I don't think I could survive the experience. I must find a way to avoid monitor duty if I am assigned again. Maybe if I came down sick, or I could cut off a finger, would that be enough? I must be a lion, mortals can't acquire, lonely without die, consequence. Gortash, a drow recruit, brought this curious object in from the Underdark. I have no idea what it signifies, but it's clearly the kind of clockwork jiggery pokery that you enjoy, so I send it to you with my compliments. No! No!
This head belonged to the automaton you encountered in the Underdark. How did it come to be here?
No! Well,
This head belonged to the automaton you encountered in the Underdark. How did it come to be here?
That was the robot that hugged me. I'm sad now.
I want to have a word.
The Neurosita. I can hear its hum. Familiar, yet painful. I helped design the steel watchers, toiled night and day on the first bipedal prototype. It is fitting it ends this way. I will bring down not only the steel watch, but the very Foundry itself. This place will be smoke and rubble when I am finished. Are you ready, my friend?
What are you going to do?
Like the Foundry, the Neurosita's exterior is near impossible to penetrate. However, its inner circuitry is highly unstable. I'm going to rain fire upon it from the inside out.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he? Not yet.
Be swift. We've been lucky so far. I don't wish to push Gon's favor any further.
I just want to take a look at the Neurosita, see what I can do with it first.
Let us end this.
The neural switchboard, rather.
Neurosita awaits your input.
Didn't expect to make that.
The Neurosita is the epicenter of the steel watch, controlling and connecting every single watcher in this city. Its technology is far beyond anything you have ever seen. You need more than magic or steel to destroy it.
It is time. Let us bring
Do it.
Gond, let your hammer be my courage, your furnace my heart.
Bye-bye, steel watch.
was a hell of a show, my friend. Watchers collapse in the street as we speak. And the Foundry. Well, it won't stain this beautiful city with its abominations.
Shut up.
Not anymore.
Nobody likes you.
But it's not over. So long as a single parasitic Gondian remains, Baldur's Gate is under threat.
Wilburn, enough. The Gondians are no more. I am all that is left. Take the city. Let the Iron Hands reign supreme. I just wish to go home and mourn my daughter in peace.
Tubin is right. It's over.
Please. If a Gondian told me the sky was blue, I'd look outside and check. Tubin will lie, torment, and scheme until his dying breath. Kill him, or the Iron Hands will.
Walbrin, enough! I won't watch as you poison your soul and the brilliant future that remains to the Iron Hand gnomes.
That's it,
I thought the
Farkas.
Iron Hand gnomes had corrupted you, Walbrin. Now, I wonder if it wasn't the other way around. Kill Tubin, and you kill all we love. Collaboration, challenge, solving problems with the power of reason, creativity, and invention. I still want to believe you're better than that, Walbrin.
He's not.
But even I am having my doubts.
Leave now, little Walbrin, or I'll split you from head to navel, and that's a promise. Oh, come on! There we go.
I thought you were a rebel in arms. I see now you were but a snake, waiting for its moment to strike. Keep your blind, Gondian. I have no use for broken things, but know that I will not rest until this city is rid of the Gondians and their bootlickers. When the day comes, my hammer will find your skulls and crack them wide open. Iron Hands, move out!
No. I want to kill him. I wanted to kill him. I should have done the Barkus option. Have him take over as the leader. Should have stripped Walbrin of his power.
I followed him through the city, to the wilds, through the Underdark, and back home again. Braved goblins, shades, and evil I can hardly describe. Still, I just can't save Walbrin. He won't rest until the Gondians are dead, and you in the bargain.
Let him come. I'll be ready.
I know. And one of you will die. Walbrin, I'd wager. Which is why I'm going after him. Someone has to stop him from ending his life in a blaze of foolishness. I'd tell you to write, but I never check the post. Farewell, my friend. And good luck.
I think it is past time Obini and I left this city. There is nothing for us here now.
Well, there goes all of Gortash's defenses. There's a gathering of birds over there. Wonder if they have dialogue that I'm gonna miss out on because I can't. What do you mean, path is what is... Oh, it's still trying to jump. I see. Well, there goes all of Gortash's defenses and stuff. So with that, I think I'm going to end the episode. So to the people on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, which I hope you did, feel free to hit every button you can find on YouTube. I won't see you in the next one because I'm looking at a webcam, but if you choose to watch it, you'll see me in the next one. Farewell.